What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blitz Renegade, back with another video. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. If you're old to the channel, hit that like button. And thank you for tuning in to the Royal Red Zone channel with your boy, Blitz Renegade. We keep it no holds barred, no flags thrown, and sometimes no fouls drawn. And today you see the topic. We got to talk about Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare. I believe, and it's starting to show, that he is a WWE manufactured star. Now, there are a lot of WWE manufactured stars. Stars like Triple H, stars like Edge, Randy Orton. Now, the guys who aren't manufactured are gentlemen who are more captivating. More captivating guys are obviously his dad, Dusty Rhodes, The Rock, Stone Cold, Bruno Sammartino, Jake the Snake Roberts, Bret Hart, those kind of guys who got over on their own. They were bigger than the WWE, pretty much is what I'm saying. Guys who when you think about those guys, when you think about Dusty Rhodes, or when you think about Hulk Hogan, you're not thinking about the in-ring work. You're thinking about the stuff they did outside of the ring. They're more than just a wrestler. So that's what I'm talking about, manufactured. I'm tired of this dude. He's trying to be the next John Cena, but to be honest, he's not even the next. He has won one world championship, so he's not even better, in my opinion. Quite frankly, he's not even better than The Miz or R-Truth. They're just pushing him down our throat for this weak storyline that should have been over. Once he won it at WrestleMania, in my opinion, should have won it, beat Roman. Next night on Raw, we'll have his celebration, and then Friday have Roman come back out there, or Brock come out there, or somebody come out there, spear him, or F5 him, take the belt back, and then we'd be back to normal. He's literally just a placeholder, and he's holding it up. My first point is, people used to say Roman Reigns was a manufactured star, and that he was carried by people like Paul Heyman, pushed to the moon by people like Vince McMahon, propped up by The Rock and the Usos and Sami Zayn. But if we're keeping it real, Roman was carried. This dude, Cody Rhodes, he was dragged to the finish line by the entire WWE locker room. Remember that glaze session that they had after WrestleMania when The Rock, John Cena, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, The Undertaker, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, Randy Orton, and even Triple H himself came out there, lifted him up on their shoulders to show that we're ushering in a new era of wrestling. It took that many people to put this guy over. And now you have John Cena turning heel with Travis Scott and The Rock. So if Roman Reigns and The Rock and the Usos can't get you over, come on now. And so I'm going to do kind of a half and half segment. That's the main point. That's the main meat and potatoes of my rant today. But I got a couple also reasons of why he is a forced babyface and why he's just forced down our throats. WWE has shoved this guy down our throats like he's some underdog hero. But no one's ever believed this gimmick. WWE created it out of nowhere. He was in AEW, doing whatever he was doing. I'm not going to sit here and lie. I always just knew Cody Rhodes as Stardust. I don't know what he did on the Indies or what he did in AEW, but I don't see any of it. I don't know anything about it. I'm not saying that just because I don't know anything about it means that he didn't do whatever he did. But in my opinion, if AEW is still getting the same number of ratings while Cody was there, after Cody left, and to this day, how is that supposed to mean something to me? They were getting 400,000 viewers when he was there. He left, and I think they're getting 600,000 now. So, but I don't know. I don't even know what they debuted at. I think when they started, they were getting, I don't know if they've ever gotten 1 million, but they could have. It was a new show. So they probably, and it was super advertised. I don't know. I'm not here to debate all that. But the reason number 2 is his emotional story about his dad. Like, if you take away his theme song, which is about his dad, if you take away his gimmick, which is modeled after his dad, what do you have left? Just a blonde, his hair, take that away, that's his dad. Take tattoo away, that's his dad. The dream tattoo, that's his dad. What do you have of this dude? I'll leave it there. We're conditioned to like cheer for him. We're just like how they're conditioned to cheer, "This is awesome," after one move, or "Holy S, holy S." Like, literally nothing happened. Nothing happens in the matches, and they're already cheering. Cody Rhodes comes out there every single week, cuts the same week promos. So, insert city, Corpus Christi, Texas. What do you guys want to talk about? Bro, literally could have gotten his butt whooped by John Cena, The Rock, and Travis Scott. He's out there. So, Cleveland, Ohio, what do you guys want to talk about? Like, you idiot. Now's not the time to be doing all that. And so, I don't know, it's just always frustrated me that he's always coming out there with his music, hitting the woes. He's never on business unless it's The Miz. Unless it's The Miz that he's bullying somebody. That's when he's on business. So, another reason that I have for you guys is he has no iconic moments on his own. Name a storyline for me. Other than the WrestleMania, what has this dude done? What has he done? I will wait. Like a teacher in middle school or high school, when you're talking, while they're talking, and they say, "I'll wait," and they just pause, and they're like, "I'll wait," and then you stop talking, and then it's just silent for a minute. That's me right now. I'm still waiting. Nobody's provided anything. Roman has this ultimate moment, stacking Edge and Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania. Cena has multiple big moments, stacking Big Show and Edge up on his shoulders. And The Rock and Austin are bigger than the WWE. So, but Cody's big moments. Everybody else has been involved. Seth Rollins in that Hell in a Cell with the torn pec. The Bloodline made his storyline during WrestleMania last year. Without them, I don't know what Cody would be. Another reason for you guys is he left AEW because he just wasn't that guy. If he was that guy, like I said, with the numbers at AEW, he would still be there if he was really that guy. But he got ran out of his own company that he started. And you can say Vince, I don't know what Vince was thinking calling him back. To be honest, I think Cody has a video of Vince with Janelle Grant, or he has a video of Stephanie and Triple H, or somebody cheating on somebody, or he's got to have a video of Bruce Pritchard, somebody. He's got dirt on somebody. And because there's no way this guy should be at the top. There's no way. Before this year, what was he feuding for? Before 2024, he wasn't even in a position to be feuding for anything. He was a mid-carder. And when I was younger, he was like undercarder. Like, he was literally they were jobbers. He literally would go out there and you'd beat him in 2 seconds. He was in the role of like Austin Theory and Grayson Waller, or Pretty Deadly, or Ludwig Kaiser, or I don't know, Tozawa. Nah, maybe not Tozawa. The Miz was more like, well, even The Miz is better than that now. But Cody Rhodes was literally just, he wasn't anything special. They put him with Randy Orton and his brother, but he was never all that. He never really thought he was going to be anything. So, yeah. Another reason is WWE is using legends to help validate him, which I kind of already touched on. You got Triple H out there. My champion is ushering in a new era. And then you got The Undertaker coming out there, of course, at WrestleMania, choke slamming The Rock, Cena, before he turned heel, personally endorsing him. And The Rock, obviously, personally endorsing him telling him he's a great champion. Obviously, I'm meaning all this before the heel turn. So, the nightmare gimmick. The nightmare gimmick. Again, you're literally just your dad, but you're just your dad. And honestly, a nightmare shouldn't be a heel, or shouldn't be a face. I'm sorry. The nightmare should be a heel, in my opinion. And honestly, he could just be like the American Dream. If he wanted, he could still be the American Dream. Like, he could be the Dream Jr. or something like that. If he wanted to be a face, he should have adopted that nightmare persona. It would be cool if they brought him back as the American Dream Jr. or something. I don't know. Like, they're more creative than me. But I think it'd be cool if they brought him back as just like Dusty Rhodes' son, because that's what he is anyway. So you could literally put him as the Dream 2.0 or the Dream Jr., and then he could have turned heel and adopted the nightmare persona. That would have been cool. I don't know. I'm just trying anything. But like I said, his gimmick isn't as cool as like The Rock, the final boss, or the People's Champ, or the Tribal Chief, even the Big Dog. What was Stone Cold Steve Austin? The Rattlesnake? Yeah, the Rattlesnake and all that good stuff. He just doesn't have a cool gimmick. I don't think the American Nightmare. It's literally just, he literally looks like a slave owner, like a Ku Klux Klan member, and then he's just draped out in all of American flag stuff. And WWE fans hate America anyway, most of them. So, number 10, mic work. This dude on the mic is a bore, and a bore, and a bore, and a Z, and a sleep, and a nap, and a popcorn, and a cigarette break, and a computer break, and a bathroom break. Anything you're doing, if you hear that music and he's coming out, because he's always coming out in a suit. If he's not coming out in ring gear, he's coming out in a suit with a mic in his hand, just go ahead and go use the bathroom, because he ain't saying nothing. He's just going to talk about what his dad did for the company, start tearing up, talk about how much he respects the people in the back, talk about how much he loves the fans, and maybe drop a couple like cuss words, because for some odd reason he's just been cussing a lot. I don't know. And he has that terrible, terrible lisp. Terrible lisp. So, reason number 11, I already talking about the crowd. Let's see if there's any more reasons. It's really not much more, but I think that's about it. So, the last thing that I want to touch on is that he will never be the face of the WWE, in my opinion. He will never be the face of the WWE. He is a terrible star. He is a fraud. He is not over. And he's literally just a remake of his father. He's got no charm, no charisma. He's okay in the ring, in my opinion, but he's just not going to be, like, they're already claiming that he's the next Cena and he's a legend. Like, he main evented 3 WrestleManias. He's going to be main eventing 3 WrestleManias. But he's 40 years old. Roman Reigns main evented the last, 10 WrestleManias. John Cena was main eventing WrestleManias when he was, 25. Randy Orton was main eventing WrestleManias. Hulk Hogan main evented the first, 6 WrestleManias. That's Stone Cold and The Rock. Those are legends. Not this dad wannabe. He just isn't him, in closing. He isn't him. He's a manufactured, non-organic megastar in quotes. WWE is doing everything in their power to force him into our top spot, but his history is going to be forgettable. He's not over, and he's propped up to believe as if he is. Let me know down in the comment section if you agree with me. Hit that like button and subscribe button if you're rocking with your boy, Blitz Renegade. And remember, I keep it no holds barred, no flags thrown, and no fouls drawn. Until next time, y'all, be smooth, and I'll catch you in the next one.